So let's start by settling the body, adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure that we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to maintain an awareness of not slouching, not leaning. We also let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position, allowing the body to fall into place. And begin to let go of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation, constraining your awareness just to the body and mind, beginning to concentrate that awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm and generate abroad, expansive, positive altruistic motivation, or our time, recognizing that just like oneself, every other sentient being deeply wishes to be happy, deeply wishes to be free of even the slightest suffering. And just like oneself, every sentient being, again and again without choice, meets with difficulties, obstacles, painful conditions, is never truly, completely happy. And there are no sentient beings who are more deserving of accomplishing this goal of being free of suffering and attaining perfect, uncontaminated happiness. So, the most reasonable, most logical way of using our time, our lives, is to work for the benefit of all sentient beings. And the best way of benefiting sentient beings is to bring them to enlightenment, the only state truly beyond suffering, the only state of true uncontaminated happiness. The best way, the only way to do that is to begin moving along the path to enlightenment oneself, achieving that goal, and then being able to be of real benefit to sentient beings. So I think that our time is dedicated to creating the causes and conditions for our own enlightenment in order to be able to benefit others. And with that motivation, we recently contemplated the energy of attachment. I thought we would again review the factors, general factors that stimulate the arising of afflicted states of mind more broadly, gain some insight into why and how these afflicted states of any kind arise in the mind. So, the first of these factors is the predispositions, the potentials that exist in the mind to experience afflicted states, states like attachment or malice or covetousness, a tight, greedy mind, jealousy, having engaged in these countless times, again and again, we recognize that we're not in each moment experiencing malice we're not in each moment experiencing jealousy or attachment. But certain causes and conditions come along and they ripen the potential that was already present in the mind through past familiarity. So think over the past several weeks, think of times when you felt that the mind was relatively calm, peaceful, and then some conditions came together quite quickly. The mind can change, anger can arise, attachment, jealousy, ill will. I get a sense of how those potentials can be activated, how often in a normal day they are activated. And then the next factor is coming into contact with objects that trigger for us individually the arising of these potentials. Object in this context means that which can be cognized. So it could be a person, a place, or even an idea or ideology, concept. So we've talked about objects that we perceive as pleasant, and often meeting pleasant objects gives rise to attachment. Coming into contact with unpleasant objects often gives rise to aversion. Attachment regards the object as something that we need to remain in contact with in order to be happy. Aversion regards the object as something that we must be separated from in order to be happy. They're both dependent on exaggerating the pleasant or unpleasant qualities of the object. So think in your own life, what is it that often triggers attachment and aversion? What are the objects that have that power in my own life that seem to so easily, quickly activate these potentials in my mind? Among these objects, are there some that seem so powerful that we, with our wisdom, may feel that temporarily at least we should think of maintaining a distance from until the mind is more subdued, we have more skill? Think in your own life if there's anything that falls into that category. And then think that among all of the other objects that will be part of my daily life, I need to find ways of relating to them in a balanced way, understanding that no object is entirely positive or entirely negative. Every object is a mixture of positive and negative aspects. Some things may be challenging or painful, but can help us to grow, to learn to see the limits of our existing compassion or love or patience. So think about that other category and how you can remind yourself in the moment, mm, observing those objects in a balanced, realistic way, counteracting the attachment or the aversion. You're ready. We'll get back together. We'll dedicate to recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation, which has generated positive energy in the mind. And think that you freely offer the fruit of your practice, that positive energy, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception. Thinking strongly when that positive energy ripens, may it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, poverty, famine, disease, disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment in order to work for the benefit of all sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled. May I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.